Alright guys, welcome back to my video, and today I have my retainer on, so don't laugh at my voice if it sounds like this, if it sounds a little funny. But today we're going to be reviewing Ohuhu's pastel markers. Right, so I got these like around Christmas time. I think it was like maybe a little bit after Christmas, and I just wanted to try these out. Y'all probably didn't hear any of that because of the sound of plastic, but I just wanted to try these out. So we're going to open them up. So just to let y'all know, I already have like a set of Ohuhu mark. I have two sets. I have the regular ones, which is like, I know it's not the 100 and something one, but it's close. Maybe, I don't know. It might be 60 something markers in there, something like that. I can't remember what I bought. And then I got the skin tone markers, and now I have these, which are the pastel set. So we're gonna see how these work out and see if they're worth it, or whether I'll have to go and buy some expensive Copics or something like that, or like some other type of marker for pastels, because Ohuhu doesn't have pastels, but I'm not complaining because their skin tones have really dark colors, and but that's for another video. I'm not even gonna talk about that right now. That could be another video. So, ooh, opening the pack. Look at them. Look at these. Looking great. Like, this is awesome looking. This is awesome looking. Like, just coming out the pack, these are already light looking from their caps, but that doesn't mean anything because we all know that Ohuhu markers come out a bit darker than what they say they're gonna be. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna swatch on here, and then I'm also going to swatch in my sketchbook, and this is going to be the picture that we're going to color in for today. And hopefully it doesn't come out like trash, but because I actually really like this one. So yeah, so I'm going to swatch on here and I'm going to swatch on here. So I'll probably just come back and I'll show you the colors on here, and I'll just swatch over here, or maybe I'll swatch over here and then I'll show you the colors on here. So we're going to go ahead and start by swatching. Okay. We're going to start swatching, and let me get all this stuff out the way. So already I'm super excited for this because, like, Ohuhu coming out with pastel markers. Like, what else could you possibly want in life right now? So, like, I'm not going to put the names to them because, like I said, I'm going to swatch on the same paper too. So I'll just be looking at them to see if they're pastel on here.
Okay, hey guys, so I decided to do a voiceover for this part just to kind of speed things up so you wouldn't have to watch me swatch like every single one of them and talk during real time. So yeah, so first thing we're going to talk about, I guess, right now would be whether these are actually pastel colors. To me, they are. I mean, they could be lighter, don't get me wrong, but they're definitely pastel colors, and they look nice. Like, you can see from where we're at in this video that a couple of them are pretty pastel. And I know I've seen, some things out there, some reviews saying that maybe they're not pastel enough or whatever, but honestly, I think they're pastel. I think it's a pretty good idea to have like some darker colors in the pastel set, because this is supposed to be a standalone set for Ohuhu. So basically, if you only have pastel colors, like really, really bright colors in your set, and that's the only Ohuhu markers that you have because that's the colors that you usually work with, you're going to want some darker colors. And you're going to see that I work with one of those darker colors in here, and I'm really glad for it because that dark color ended up really helping me make the piece pop because everything else is so light. So I don't fault Ohuhu for like not making everything super bright, but overall Ohuhu did a pretty good job because there's a mixture of both, like really bright pastel colors, like the really pretty ones that everyone talks about, and then there's the duller, I won't say dull, I'll say muted pastel colors, which is what I really like. So maybe this set is, I don't know, a little bit better to me because I don't really like using super, super bright colors all the time. I like muted tones that make like the one bright color that I put in there pop type of sort of thing, kind of, sort of. So that's kind of the reason why I really like the Ohuhu set because there's like the bright ones and then there's like the muted ones. And you'll see that they have like a lot of grays in this set. And that's pretty nice because I really like Ohuhu's grays. And I've been missing out on them because I literally used all of them for my other set, all of the light ones, and I've just been stuck with the darker ones, which is fine, but yeah, I've been just stuck with the darker ones, just looking for it. I even bought some Copics because I was like, I don't have any light color markers. But no, overall, I've been missing the Ohuhu light gray markers. So the next thing I'm going to talk about basically is I guess maybe the colors that I decided to use with this. But maybe I'll talk about that later. So we'll talk about the price of the Ohuhu markers. So these are 45. I got them from off of Amazon and it's 48 in this pack. 48 markers. So their skin markers were $30 or are now $30 on Amazon, and there's 24 in that pack. So, but the skin markers are pretty good. Like I said, that's another conversation for later. And then there's a regular set with 48 markers, and that's now 40, which makes sense because it came out with these new markers. So of course these would be the higher price ones. Overall, I think this is a pretty good price for, some Ohuhu markers because that's what they usually are. Nothing really groundbreaking there. So, I'm trying to think. Did I have anything else to say about Ohuhu markers? These were really good. I really like this. Oh, here's that color that I was talking about, that darker one. You see how it's like a muted tone, and of course you're probably not gonna think that it's like a pastel color, but it's muted, and it really went pretty well with the color scheme that I had going on. So, I will be there will be a video of me drawing this, which will probably come out after this video, but there'll be a video of me drawing this, and it'll be like the whole process of that, which I think hopefully y'all will want to look at. And yeah, we'll see my thought process on why I decided to choose this for my Ohuhu marker pastel video. But overall, I just use these beautiful colors together. Green and red are compliments, and I just thought that it was giving me like spring vibes, and I'm ready because it's now 2021 and I know it's still winter, but it's time for spring to me. Even though I hate spring, I hate bees, but I like the spring clothes. But now I'm kind of rambling off, so I'll just let the video go along, and I guess I'll come back at the end and I'll talk to y'all about the end result of this. There were a couple problems that I had, but like I said, I'll talk to you about it in the end. Okay, guys, this is kind of where I had my problem. So I'm not sure whether it was just this marker or not, because I decided that since it was a big space, I was going to use the chiseled end of the marker. And yeah, I mean, you can see it even in the video. It's really streaky and it's like I'm literally like scrubbing the page to try to get it off. Now, I did later on use the other end, which is like the brush side, and that was way easier and felt like it just had more ink. So this one just felt really dry and I'm not sure like they didn't, I don't know, put enough alcohol or maybe the alcohol dried out. I don't know. It was only just one marker, so I'm not it's probably just a dud, but I really like that color and it's giving me like, stormy, kind of stormy spring vibes, but I mean, it kind of brightens up later on when I add like the colors for the flowers. So basically, yeah, it was just this one marker that was just giving me problems and I made it work, but you know, it was just dry. It was just dry. Now, I do have one other thing to say about these markers. If you look closely, you can see that they kind of smudged with the pens that I was using. And let me see, what was I using? I was using Faber-Castells, so they never smudge on me. I'm not really sure what was going on with that. But maybe it's because they're pastels, they use more alcohol or something in it, and that just like was not working well with the Faber-Castells. But I mean, they've never smudged on me before. They kind of smudged in this, so I was kind of like a little upset about that. But overall, you can't. I mean, if you look real close, you can see it, but it doesn't really take away from the piece like that or nothing. It's nothing but in my sketchbooks. It's not like it's like a finished piece or something. So it doesn't really matter. But that's just something to think about. They do kind of make ink smudge whenever you have them on there. So I'm not really sure how you would exactly use these somewhat. Like, I know how you would use them, but like you can't use them with pencil because that's gonna be ugly. Well, to me at least. But or you can't use them with the pens, then exactly how are you supposed to use them? Or you gotta be really careful when you use them with pens. So I don't know, maybe that's something for Ohuhu to like, think about. Maybe they'll fix that later just because it's like, it just came out, so there's always gonna be tweaks for them to do. But overall, I think that this set is pretty good. So this is probably gonna be the last time I talk to y'all. Well, before the video ends, of course. And I'm just gonna go ahead and say thank you guys for watching, and I hope you come back, watch my other videos, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll catch you guys in my next video.